Hopefully that's not too crooked. Play some more Sega Genesis games. I think now we'll probably play Road Rash. Road Rash 2 to be exact. It does have Road Rash on here as well. That's the only game I don't own out of the series, is the very first Road Rash game. Usually in the past, like over the past 2 years, not including this one, I would play this game on mute and with usually headphones in and playing Nine Inch Nails vinyl rips. I'd usually be drinking while doing that, or just pretty drunk. Oh, forgot the control there. I'm not a big fan of the soundtrack on this, so that's why I actually muted everything and would listen to, those Nine Inch Nails vinyl rips like The Fragile and Ghosts 1 through 5, Pretty Hate Machine. Usually I play the CD of that, like on my Walkman or in the computer. Usually I play music that was on my computer, that way it would sound, the best that it possibly can while playing that game. A lot of fun. Actually never really played this game much with the 6-button Genesis controller. Would usually play it with a 3-button, but I don't have that right now. Or it won't work with this Everdrive cart, which is really strange. Doesn't want to work. Some games it kind of does, and others it doesn't, so I decided, well, use this, even though I was trying to keep this as like a collector's piece, kind of almost like a museum piece, this original 6-button controller, but they're pretty common, so if I have to, I'll just buy a Retrobit black 6-button controller. Actually never used one of these brand new that I can remember. And I do have a pizza on the way, and wings, so that may stop one of these videos short. Hopefully the picture here is not crooked. It looks crooked to me, but it's probably not. I might replace this small tripod with another one, like a better quality one. The legs on this thing are kind of flimsy and they're small. Whoa, nearly hit that bear. And it's kind of hard to put this tripod on carpet. I'll try to get that nightstick from him. This game is made by Electronic Arts. Some people... Oh, I may hit that sound when I unpause it. Some people want Electronic Arts to make a modern version of this game. That'd be great with today's, technology, like with the PS4, or even put it on PC. I mean, this game's just fine the way it is, but it's just... It'd be great to have a modern take on this series. I would love that. I mean, I do kind of act like... Oh, come on. Knocked him off the track. Would be cool to see that. Now I'll play the game with the sound on. Found the actual cartridge of this game on the cheap at a bookstore years ago and just decided to keep it. I really wanted a box copy, and still from time to time I'll look at them. And they're really inexpensive. A lot of box Sega Genesis games are very inexpensive. I mean, unless it's like one of the, like Castlevania Bloodlines or something like that, then it's a little bit more. That game costs a little bit more anyways, and that's one I don't own and one I don't plan on buying. Anything that I own on another system now, I'm not going to buy a second copy of it unless it's just some super duper special edition that comes with like a, art book or something cool like that. Then I'll buy it. Yeah, like I said, not a big fan of the music in this game. It's okay. It could have been done better, in my opinion. So yeah, I haven't actually drank and played this game while listening to Nine Inch Nails. I'd like to restart that ritual. I don't have any of the Nine Inch Nails vinyl rips on my computer itself. On the hard drive, I do have it on like a couple thumbsticks or something, flash drives. I do plan on expanding upon my flash drive collection in order just to fit all my music on one. I think I already have it that way, if I'm not mistaken, but it'd be great to have a newer flash device. Now, the music in this game is memorable. I do remember it. It's not horrible, but it's not something I would actually listen to outside the game. only because, I mean, that's just how I am on certain things, even with like movie soundtracks. There's some soundtracks I don't listen to outside the movie, simply because it's just best to be listened to that kind of stuff. Certain soundtracks, along with the movie, or just watching the actual movie, and not playing like a soundtrack record or CD or clip off of YouTube or whatnot. Forget how many levels are in this game, or tracks. You do progress and buy, you know, a better bike. In Road Rash 3, you can, oh geez, you go flying too. That's one thing I almost forgot to mention. Then you kind of lose your place in the race, but I do tend to go off on the side, off the road, to pick up my bike so that way I don't get hit. Didn't get too far behind here. Try to punch this asshole. No, couldn't get him. We'll get back into place though, probably. It's pretty easy to go out fly off the track in this game. In Road Rash 3, like I was saying, you can upgrade the parts on your bike and buy a new bike if you'd like. In this game, I've gotten as far as to just see the all blue computer-generated characters or racers, and I've upgraded my bike and that. I'm sorry. When I got that far, and the bike is faster than this one, but the tires and whatnot seem very slippery, like the controls seem very slippery with that bike. So it becomes a pretty big challenge to even, jeez, the freaking cop. Trying to get away from him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to get... Okay, got away from him, that's good. First place. Ah, Christ. I got busted, yep. Lost a little bit of money there. I'll probably lost anywhere from $200 to $400. Really neat little cutscenes between the levels. So yeah, $200. So now I probably gotta redo that race. Yep. So I'm trying not to get busted this time. It's probably almost done with the race too. That's fine. Probably do one more part of this and maybe make it a 3-parter. I like to just play through each game and actually try new games, so there'll be several more of these types of videos to come. I'm not getting a lot of views on these, but that's perfectly fine because I love playing these games and showing you guys these games. Maybe it'll turn someone onto another, a new retro game that they have not played ever. I know this flashcard did that for me, so I'd like to kind of spread that along to other people. Yeah, this plays just like the original game. It does look a little different than my other Sega Genesis. It looks a little bit worse off, but the games are still playable. I don't expect these older systems to make the games look, you know, totally crisp and spot on. And I actually will be playing some of these retro games, like the actual cartridges, and be playing some PlayStation games. All the stuff that I'll show on the high-def television, I'll have to work that out, work out the camera angle and how I'm going to actually use the tripod, you know, set it down and mount it and all that, where I'm going to put the tripod, and make sure that the bed will be a good surface to put it on. I don't know if it will. One good thing about my newer, bigger tripod is it does have sturdier legs than this crappy Chinese one. Got a minute left. We'll just pick up right where this thing stops. It's been a great weekend so far. It's getting a little late. The sun's going down. Whoa. Try and beat this level. Try and show the cutscene. Hopefully the video does not cut off. If you have a suggestion for a game, guys, go ahead and make it in the comments section. I will get to playing that game as long as it's on the actual library of Genesis games. Oops. Like the US or the European or Japanese. I don't have all the Genesis games on this flash cart, so if you make a suggestion, I'll have to preload it, or actually load it onto the cart. Thank you for watching Road Rash on the Sega Genesis.